Canada, and welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me. We have 4 people on, and I am doing this a little bit different than I normally do. Normally I use my iPad. Today I'm using my phone, so hopefully things go okay. Can someone comment hello so I can see the comment? I'll just wait. I don't see any comments coming up. I'll bring it up on my iPad. Yes, I don't see any comments coming up. Well, that's not good. Maybe no. Oh, there. Hi, Shannon. Okay, so someone has commented. Thank you. All right. So what I usually do is I like to do these videos maybe every few months. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Johanna. Probably 2 to 3 times a year. And I like to do that so we can interact and you guys can have an opportunity to ask me questions. I'm not seeing you on big screen, but I see you on phone. That's okay. I don't think I would look very good on the big screen. Hi, Christine, my sister. Yeah, so I try to do a couple of these a year, and what I like to do is sometimes around big things like new catalog launches, things like that, I like to sneak one in. And it's kind of fun to smell some testers together and kind of just discuss some things. And actually coming up, I think yes, February 1st is my 3-year anniversary with Scentsy. And did I ever think I was going to be live streaming on YouTube 3 years later? No, I did not. And actually my first YouTube video went up, I believe it was March 21st, 2018. So we're getting close to 3 years. And my youngest child, Ryan, wants me to get to 3,000 subscribers. So if you are watching this and you are not a subscriber, then click the subscribe button and help me out so I can show my son that I can get to 3,000. He wants me to get to like 1 million. I said, oh, trust me, that's not going to happen. So, but actually the other thing about live stream videos, if you could just hit the thumbs up button, it helps YouTube let people know that it's a useful video because this video will be replayed. So if you're watching this part, you may be watching the replay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to discuss some of the testers. In Scentsy, we get to purchase testers. This is called the transition kit. And what this means is it's all the testers that are not in the catalog right now. So we are saying goodbye to a bunch of scents, and then we are getting new scents. Some of them are brand new, some of them are returning, and this is the full set of transition testers. You can actually buy a full complete set, but you really don't need to do that if you have lots and lots of testers. Hello, Carol. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing well. What we're gonna do first is I'm gonna just do a little bit of a haul because I have some items to show you, and I figured we might as well do that so I can talk to you about something. So what I will do is just show you some of the things I purchased. Now, this month is transition month, and that means that Scentsy is saying goodbye to a lot of things, and the bars are 10% off. Every bar is 10% off. There's some exceptions, but it's also a good opportunity to pick up some things that might be going away for good. So I'll just show you some of the things that I grabbed. Hi, Eddie. I should probably bring myself up on my iPad. Oh. Sorry about that. I might be able to, if I miss things on the screen, I might be able to see them on my iPad. But yeah, let's go over some of the things. So I closed at a party. So I picked up some things. I picked up a vanilla mint scent circle. I really like vanilla mint. It's a really nice scent circle. This is probably going to go to my mom. Hi, Carrie. An autumn hearth scent circle. She really likes this scent. And for some reason, when I'm at her house, this smells a lot better than when I'm at my house. Has that happened to anybody else? It works. It just smells better at her house. I don't know if I like it at my house. Anyway, and I decided to grab a blueberry cheesecake. Hi, Trevor. A blueberry cheesecake scent circle maybe to try in my car because I kind of don't give that scent very much attention. I did a laundry love bundle, and if you're closing out a party, if you are a consultant, you know that that's a good opportunity to get a half price item because you can bundle it and get a bunch of things. if you're not doing a party, always check with your consultant and see if you can set one up. You don't actually have to have a party, like where people come to your house. You can have a Facebook party. You can even just shop your own party link and accumulate rewards that way. But I picked up a washer with in jammy time, so in the large tub. That's 48 ounces, and I find it's about 50 loads, they say. I usually just use one scoop, sometimes a heaping scoop, but I never go crazy with the scoops. This is the corresponding jammy time laundry liquid, and that's concentrated, so please read the instructions. Hi, Kelly. Oh, Johanna says, I'm warming blueberry cheesecake now. It's been 6 months or more since I've warmed a bar. I forgot how much I loved it. Yeah, you always have to revisit ones, and you should always revisit scents that you may not have enjoyed. If given the opportunity to try it a second time, definitely try it a second time, maybe a year later, and you may find that your nose has changed. It evolves and changes. For dryer discs, I picked up a clothesline, which is a 2-pack in here. And I have aloe water and cucumber, a 2-pack. And you're probably thinking, why didn't you get jammy time? I actually have four things of jammy time already downstairs. I feel like I get extra of these. Oh, how long can a party stay open? Technically, Scentsy wants 2 weeks, but they don't really strictly adhere to that rule. But they told me they could delete a party if it's been there too long. So that's not good, but I don't think they do that very often. Trevor says, I have the scent everyone hates warming, Amber Hollow. That's funny. I warmed Amber Hollow for the Bring Back My Bar warming, and I was expecting my family to give me some bad comments, but they just went with the flow. They didn't say a thing. So I don't know. Goes to show. Maybe they're just getting used to all the craziness around here. Then I warmed it my overnight warmers to use it up, and they never complained at all, so I don't know. All right, I'm going to just show you some room sprays. I picked up, there's 2 in here, but they're different. So I have cedar cider. Love cedar cider. It's a good scent. And one tip, I mean, some people use these in washrooms. Make sure you shake them because they are oil-based, and when you spray them, you want a fine mist. Always make sure you stay away from devices because sometimes if you spray directly on something, it will have oil droplets. So shake, spritz, maybe 1 or 2 spritzes is all you need. So this is Autumn Hearth, probably going to my mom. Good evening. Oh, I am so something watching. I don't know what that means. This is the 1 month. Okay, Desiree said something here. This is the 1 month. It's okay to shop like my mom, 4 to 5 bars at a time. I'm in the kitchen now warming pumpkin cinnamon swirl and butter pecan. I love I like both of those actually, but pumpkin cinnamon swirl is a really good one. Okay, so for next year's Christmas time, so what I was saying about the room sprays, another tip for room sprays is if you are, okay, so let's say you have Christmas cactus in your warmers. And you get home and you turn it on, but it's going to take like a good half hour to an hour to kind of get in the room really well. So what you could do is just spray this kind of starting out. If you have people coming over or something, spray this so the wax can kind of catch up. As this is leaving, the wax is picking it up. So this is Christmas cactus, and I picked up iced pine. I'm an iced pine girl. I really like that scent. I picked up a Christmas cottage, which I am warming in my son's room right now. And I must say, Christmas cottage has such a nice color. Let me just see what I'm missing here. Johanna says, I've had some issues with the sprays not spritzing. It almost comes out in blobs. Okay, so just as a side note, that reminds me, and if you're a consultant, you may know this, that some of the nozzles were a little wonky. So if you have a wonky nozzle, contact consultant support and they will either issue you a new room spray or that kind of thing. Don't throw it out. They will help you out. And speaking of awesome room sprays, here we have Homestead Holiday. So yes, they did have some problems with the room sprays. I'm missing some of the comments. Johanna says, Trevor says, I've had the same problem. Okay. Someone just said, I am warming Jade and Jasmine and they are not a fan. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. Not a fan. It's like a cluttered scent. There's a lot going on with it. And someone describes it like a young boy putting on too much cologne. That's kind of a good description. It's like, whoa, you can smell him coming before he even enters the room. All right, one other, I'm gonna just show you, oh, I picked up 3 Homestead Holidays. So this is my December 24th going into the 25th scent. I warm this most years on the 24th, and I love it. So I don't know if I'm going to put my Scentsy Club. I probably should. I don't know. That's the dilemma. I'm a little bit of a risk taker. Eddie says he loves jade and jasmine. So I think there's like 2 camps, the love jade and jasmine and the dislike jade and jasmine. First off, I think the color and I have it right here actually. Okay, the color and the appearance makes it seem very feminine. And to me, it is kind of feminine. But it's also masculine at the same time. Do you remember Make Waves? I found Make Waves was like, it was masculine, but it had feminine characteristics. And I feel like this is the same way. But this one, it looks like they're marketing it towards like a floral. But anyway. All right, just want to show you guys a couple things. I picked up 2 warmers and they're not like going away or anything like that. Hi, Amy. I've always wanted to grab this warmer, so it is the Live Simply warmer. So I'll just show it to you. And this is going to be tricky because it's hard to do things live. But here we have the large dish. So this is kind of a classic warmer. There's a number 4 on the back. Oh, actually, no, there's not. There's nothing on the back. I would say this is easily would be a 4. And look at that. It's got a weird little splotchy thing going on. Almost like it's... Anyway, you guys know the number on the bottom of the dish, I know that it's there to suggest the optimal scent, number of cubes to get the optimal scent performance, but you don't have to adhere to that. So this is a 25 watt bulb. The bulb always comes protected. Patricia, it looks discolored. I know it does. I'm gonna have to, oh. Okay, well, let's check this out. Okay, so it's so cute. Does that look okay? That looks okay to me. It's just the dish looks kind of weird. I might get a spare dish. But the one thing I wanted to show you, okay, and you can't really appreciate this. Here, once you put this bulb in, which I'm not gonna do, but once you put this bulb in and the top on, it is gonna be pretty close to the top. So this is gonna be a good little performing warmer. I think I'm gonna put this in my kitchen. I love the dish. That is a nice size dish. I love the little handles. Isn't that nice? Anyway, I'm gonna just gently put that off to the side so I don't break it. Oh, okay. Mess, mess, mess. Okay, this one here is one that I don't see a lot of people talk about, but I really like it. And I was excited to pick it up. And like I said, it is going to be around, and it is the pressed tin. Just one second. I got to get rid of this. There we go. Pressed tin. And this is a ceramic 25 watt warmer as well. And here's the dish. It's a little bit smaller. And it's heavy. This is a fairly heavy dish. This one says 4. There's a little blip on my dish, but it says 4. All right. And then it comes packaged. I love these packagings. Oh, it's so cute. I'm going to take it out. Okay, so I'm just going to take out the bulb again. I'm not going to light these up because they don't have much, they're opaque. Christine, you like this one? Oh, I like this. Look at it. It's very, it's petite. Like, I have a little head. Anyway, My sister probably disagreed with me on that one. That's nice. And it's very like, listen. I love it. Okay, so I'll put the dish on. And on the bottom, there's like a foam, just the foam thing. So, and as a side, a piece of advice, it always tells you what wattage your warmer is on the bottom. Okay, so if you're like, I don't know what bulb to get, look on the bottom. Or ask your consultant. That's what we're here for. Okay, but I want to show you another thing. Oh my God, I got a big mess going on. I'll be lucky if I make it through this without, you know. Oh yeah, I picked up this to go underneath. The branch stand. I think that's it for everything though. Then we can talk about something else. So if you're not sure what a stand is, obviously you put your warmer on it. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. But this is what you call a cord concealing stand. So for instance, when you have your warmer on the kitchen counter, there's a ton of cord. And let's say it's really close to your outlet. You don't need all that cord showing. Well, you pick up one of these, you put your warmer on this, and you wrap the cord under here, and you feed, you know, exit and entry. And so you just have a tiny little bit of cord. And this elevates your warmer a little bit, and it really polishes the look. And this one is called, what did I say it was called? Branch. I think I've only got 2 of these. Do I only have 2 of these warmers? Or I've got a different style, the birchwood, I think. But this is another one, and I'm really, this is really heavy, good quality. So that is very, very nice. I'm very pleased with that. And to be honest, you're really not going to see this because your warmer's going to be sitting on it, but it is pretty. It is pretty. It says Scentsy. So I don't know how much this weighs, but it's friggin' heavy. So, all right, let's move that off to the side. All right, so I am waiting on the Catching Z's collection to come in. I did not purchase the 5-pack bundle in the sense of the bundle with the thingamajiggy. I kind of wish Scentsy would have done that in a different color, because to me it kind of looked like something else. The more I looked at it, the more I thought it looked like something else. I think you probably understand what I'm talking about. They should have made it a dark color. Anyway, let me just see what I'm missing out. I didn't really miss anything, so let's just keep on going. So the Catching Z's, I've seen some videos come up, so that will be really exciting. You know, I'm looking forward to doing my first sniffs, and it shipped on Friday, and I did order it right away. Oh, you didn't like the Catching Z's collection, Johanna? Aw, that's too bad. Did you picked it up? Did anyone, it seems like people are really positive about that collection. To me, just to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to it because those kind of scents I don't gravitate towards hugely. But I always want to try new things, always. So, let me just show you. I'm sure, let's move on to some other stuff. Before we talk about like the newness, some people say I liked 3 of them, 2 are light. I like 3 of the 5. Okay. I just want to remind everybody that on Monday we have a new collection launching, which is the Valentine's Day collection. There's 2 mini warmers, an element warmer, a bulb warmer. We have the soaks, we have a blush, a spin diffuser, we have pods in Best Berry, we have a dual set of waxes that when you put them together, they form a heart, and one's going to be upside down, which is really confusing to me, but and the dual thing of waxes, you get $1 off when you purchase that as a duo. So what else? The oil pack. Oh, I grabbed the oil pack because I have the oil pack from last year. So it pays to be a hoarder because I haven't even got to these yet. But they're the exact same oils. So, and I smelled them all. Let's see, we have Love Ya. Oh, that's good. It's like fruity, juicy sweetness. We have I'm Yours. I'm Yours. I have the notes, but this one seems a little softer. but good as well. They're very pleasant and like puts a smile on your face. And this one is Hug Me. Hug Me. Oh my gosh, this one's really hard to smell. I wish they would have released new Valentine's oils. Kelly says, I'm excited for the Valentine's collection. Definitely getting the bars and the scrub. Oh yes, there's scrub. Yeah, this one's the softest one. One thing I would suggest is sometimes when Scentsy makes the oil collection, I kind of wish, okay, let's say they bring this one out. Wouldn't it be nice surprise to, if people really like the oils, to make them into the bars the next year? That might be a nice little twist. Something different to do. And don't forget, also, if you're a consultant on Monday, you can order the, I think they call them, what do you call them? Sales kits. You can buy the bar kit, the cleaning kit, the body care kit, all that kind of stuff. So what did I miss? Adrian says something. They needed to make the fan diffuser with the light and heart shapes. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Come on, Scentsy. And Desiree says, I'll probably pick up oils, wax, and soak for sure from Valentine's collection, hopefully some gifts. Yeah, the other thing is you can't really go wrong. Like if you buy someone like the Scentsy soak, most people are really going to like the Scentsy soak. They can use it in a foot soak. They can use it in the bathtub. Most people I find really enjoy the Scentsy soaks. The other thing, I think I read that January 26th is when we're going to find out the 20 Bring Back My Bars that are coming in June. So that'll be exciting. I'm sure everyone was voting. I kind of lose interest in voting. I kind of just let you guys decide because I'm like, I try voting and then I get distracted and I really can't get that many votes in. But anyway, we're 22 minutes in. I usually go for about an hour. So what I want to do is, let me just see here. I think we should talk a little bit about newness. The newness. So here's all of the testers, but I tried to be smart and separate the 10 new releases and the 2 new Disney scents. And guess what? I've forgotten to do this for a while, but I'm going to just show you something. This is my little clipboard when I asked my family for input. So I've got all the ones that I've got the family rating. Do you remember the family rating? If you're new to my channel and you're like, what is she talking about? I have 5 members of my family. So there's myself, my husband, my daughter, who is described as the picky daughter. Then my middle child, he's special needs, so he doesn't participate. But I always joke that he would agree with me. And then Ryan, my youngest, who you may have met in the video at the end of the year where the hoarder, Ryan, wanted to collect all the empties for a year, and I did a video, and that was to help get rid of the empties. And to be honest, once it took me a little bit of time to convince him to recycle the empties, but I basically said, if you want to start over, go ahead, because he started to cry and I just felt bad. But anyway, so I got my family to do the family rating. So it gets a little complicated because I didn't think this well enough ahead when I first started it. But the maximum score, thanks Shannon, the maximum score you can get in the family rating is 8. It would be better if I did 10, but it's 8. It gets 2 points if it's a love, 1 point if it's a like, and 0 if it's a dislike, but they can kind of go in between. So sometimes you'll get half points. So I've got everything tallied up, and what we'll do is we'll go through the new releases, and I will put out a video closer to the end of the month, a more structured video in case people want to refer to it, of all the transitional scents, and I'll try to be more concise in that video. But let's go through. We'll do it in order. We have the first one in alphabetical order is Coastal Sunset. It's this beautiful purple color wax. It's in the woods category. Sorry, I gotta move something here. My foot's falling asleep. It's in the woods category, and I'll read you the scent description. It says, creamy coconut and sandalwood set the scene for warm amethyst amber. Oh, good. the first thing I smell is coconut. Like it reminds me of the scent Crazy Coconut mixed with the same sandalwood and satin sheets, but not really the vanilla part of it. And then it also reminds me of, and it's probably the color and the name, but remember that bar amethyst from the Crystal collection? If you put all three of those things, that's what I get. I like it. It's, I would say medium to medium light in intensity. I think this would be good in like a bedroom or a bathroom. Okay, so my family, out of 8, my family gave this a 3.5. So I thought my husband would love this because it's got coconut and he loves coconut, and he says you couldn't even smell coconut. And that's what I get the most of. It's very creamy. Like it's in the woods category, but it doesn't scream woods. It screams it is a very summery scent. I don't know, I'm okay with that. And just as an overview, I liked, there's one that I don't really like, but I liked every one of them, but there's some comments I have that I'll make at the end. So that is Coastal Sunset. I think people are gonna like that. I think it's gonna do well, even though my family only gave it like half. So the next one is Coral Waves. And that is this really bright, vibrant orange color. And this one is in the floral the fresh. I thought it was kind of floral. Anyway, Coral Waters. I think I said Coral Waves, but it's Coral Waters. It says, lush nectarine blossom and peony bloom alongside bright, clear coral waters. I'm reading from this, and it's so small. I shouldn't be reading from that. So this is in the fresh. This is really hard. This is almost like there's like a undertone of laundry to this, I think. This is slightly stronger, and you can see the oiliness of that. This one is slightly stronger than most of them. I would say at least medium, a little bit more. I'm probably going to warm this a lot in my laundry room, to be honest. Bathroom. It's floral, but it's very fresh and almost like there's like a driftwood component. I like this one. This was one of the ones that I quite enjoyed. My family gave this 5.5 out of 8. 5.5 out of 8 for that one. All right, the next one is Mad for Melon. And obviously it's this beautiful green color wax that's close to honeydew. And this one is described, it's in the fruity category, and this one is described as juicy honeydew melon, fresh from the vine, is adorned with freesia and wild poppy. So freesia is a very sweet, fruity kind of floral. And this one, it reminds me a lot of like the typical, like an 80s cucumber melon, but you don't really get, I think instead of the cucumber that a lot of cucumber melon scents are, you get a little bit of floral. And one thing you'll notice is there's a lot of melon notes in this collection, and there's a lot of floral notes. And that one I would say is about a medium. Yeah, this one's about a medium. I like this one. I like it. What did my family give this one? 5 out of 8. 5 out of 8. And at the end, I'll tell you the order, the top 5 from my family ratings. But yeah, this is it's very fruity. Honeydew melon kind of gets like pushed to the side a lot of times because some people don't really like honeydew. They don't like honeydew or cantaloupe. I feel like watermelon's the most popular one that people like, but it'll be interesting to see how that one does because the freesia complements it really nice. And I'm not sure about poppy because I can't really pinpoint poppy in that scent myself because I'm not exactly sure how poppy smells, but I wish I knew. Okay, the next one is Magnolia Linen. And this is the strongest of the bunch, Magnolia Linen. And it stands to reason because it's a laundry scent. It's in the fresh category. And Scentsy says, sun-washed linen dances in the breeze amid a garden of magnolia and honeysuckle. Whoa, this is very strong. It's not as strong as Clothesline, And it kind of reminds me a lot of Windowsill Breeze and Clothesline, but with a different floral to accent it. So if you like Windowsill Breeze or Clothesline, I think you're really going to like this because it's a little bit of a variation. It's very bright and zingy and vibrant. It doesn't really remind me of Scentsy Clean. Yeah, this one, it kind of psychs me out because it's like that dusty rose color that was popular in like the 90s. But I think if this one does well, we'll probably see it come out next year in the laundry. So that'll be interesting to see. So this one, out of 8, my family only gave it 3. 3 out of 8. Alrighty, what do we have next? We have Make a Splash, and that is in the fresh category. Make a Splash. Beautiful blue colored wax. And this says Dewy Melon and Green Apple. Oh God, I can't even read this. Dive into refreshing turquoise waters. So I remember when I first smelled the testers, I liked this one right away. Like I was like, oh, I like this. Yeah, it's soft. It's probably a soft to medium, but you can smell like a fruitiness and you can smell like fresh water, but it's very sweet. So this one here, my family gave this a 6.5 out of 8. So they, in general, everybody seemed to like this. And sometimes I would put this in a bathroom very easily or a bedroom. Yeah, there is a little bit of a sharpness. I must say, when you have all these testers, first off, in real life, what I like to do is I take a bar and I always smell the top, but you'll notice I always pop it out and smell the bottom because sometimes it smells different on the top versus the bottom. So in my testers, the thing that's the hardest for me is I can't pop the tester out and smell the bottom. You can warm the tester by rubbing it, and sometimes that will help you, but I'm really excited to get the full bars, and you really don't know anything until you warm it. So even though we talk a lot about cold sniff and what do you think, it really doesn't matter until you warm it and you can kind of get the subtleties of the scent, because sometimes it'll change and it might be different in my bedroom. It might be different downstairs in my open layout or the laundry room. Every room, it might smell a tiny bit different. So just something to keep in mind. So that one was Make a Splash, 6.5 out of 8 from the family, and it's in the fresh category, and I think it's probably going to be one of the most popular ones because it's very universally appealing. I just find it's not offensive. So the next one is Oh Snapdragon. That's oh boy. Oh Snapdragon. Now I'm just going to tell you, when my husband smelled this, he said, oh no. He didn't like this one at all. He gave it really poor marks. But this one is in the fruity category. It says exotic blood orange and sparkling pink pineapple are punctuated by fierce snapdragon. And snapdragon is a floral. And this one is light. I can smell it, but it's light. Yeah, I mean, okay, it talks about blood orange. Do I get blood orange? I can hardly smell that one like 2 out of 10. Yeah, I would say maybe like, you're right. It's pretty light. So probably a small start. If you pick up Oh Snapdragon, start it in a smaller room with a ceramic 25-watt warmer and definitely go from there. I love anything cucumber or melon, but struggle with florals. That said, we don't seem to get the same scents here in New Zealand that you have in the US. Sometimes I get messages from people in other regions asking me questions, and I always say if we have a very popular scent here, then that might carry over to your region at some point. I find like in the UK and certain spots, like they don't seem to have a lot of bakery and things like that. So I'm not sure, like, I think what they do is what sells well, they reinforce, and what doesn't sell well, they shy away from. So, and that can vary from region to region. So, I mean, for example, we're always clamoring for coffee scents. And then Scentsy doesn't have a lot of coffee scents, but we lost Mocha Doodle last catalog, but maybe there was enough backlash that they brought it back this season, because Mocha Doodle is really not a spring summer type scent, so maybe that's why they brought it back, because they heard complaints and they brought it back. Anyway, okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. Snapdragon. I have written down It's well done. It's not very heavy. So if somebody likes very light, not overbearing scents, that might be the way to go. And the floral's not too strong in that. My family gave Oh Snapdragon 4.5 out of 8. 4.5 out of 8. All right, let's turn the page. Now we're on Sand Swept. What did you guys think of this one? Sand Swept. I'm gonna wait and see what comes up. Anybody smell this one? It's a pretty blue wax. They say it's in the citrus. I beg to differ. I don't really think there's much citrus to this. Let me read you the notes. Oh, I like that one. It was different. I love Sand Swept. I find Desiree and I, like, if I dislike something, Desiree loves it. So that's like some foreshadowing there for you. Oh, Adrian says one of my faves. Okay, so I am going to let you know that this is the one I don't really like very much. Someone says, oh, Trevor, I like it, but get no citrus. And Melinda says my favorite. Okay, so I might be way off my rocker here, but I'll read you the scent description. It says, blue ocean water breaks on the coastline over sandstone, driftwood, and pink lemon groves. So pink, sometimes they put like pink pineapple or, things that people are like, well, I don't know what that smells like. Yeah, this one smells different here. See, there's a note in here. I only get it sometimes. Yeah, Christine, you'll probably like it. It reminds me of something I've smelled, like maybe something an inhale, exhale. I don't know. And I'm not crazy about that one. But it's not super strong, but sometimes I get that weird note that I don't like. It's kind of like, you can definitely smell driftwood, and I usually like driftwood, but there's almost like a soapiness or something going on in here I don't like. I can't pinpoint what it is, but I'll definitely be warming it. This would probably be good for a bathroom or laundry room, but I really think it's more fresh. I don't think it's citrus at all. Adrian says, good bathroom or bedroom scent. If I had this in my bedroom, I'd probably sleep on the sofa. Just joking. Okay. I don't want to tick anybody off. All right, next one. Oh, family rating for that. Sand Swept, 2.5 out of 8. Not very high in the Gates household here. All right, Sun-Soaked Petals. Here we go. This is a really pretty yellow. Yellow, and this is our floral, but even though we have floral in a lot of things, this says newly opened daffodil petals, sunny currant, and water mint flourish in the sun. The water mint doesn't really smell like mint. It smells like a fresh air quality. So put that in the back of your mind. And then there's like a sweetness and a floral. My husband thought this smelled like dandelions. I don't think so. It's very, like, let's see, what are the notes here? Daffodil petals, sunny currant, and water mint. I don't think it smells like currant. Carrie says probably her least favorite. And Melinda says this one is my least favorite. This one is very, almost smells like sunshine in a thing with a lot of almost like a fruit punch or something with it. I don't know. It's different. It's different. Right off the bat, florals are kind of at a disadvantage because some people really, really dislike them. So sometimes they have to be outstanding to stay around. So Sun-Soaked Petals, for my family gave it 3 out of 8. So, not too bad. All right, here we go. Moving on. Tangerine Creamsicle. Tangerine Creamsicle. This one is in the citrus category. It says icy tangerine blended with mango and vanilla cream swirl make the sweetest tropical treat. This one here, when I smelled it, I was by myself and I smelled it. I went like this. I went, oh. I said it out loud. I said, oh. So, you know, this was one that kind of, I remembered. It makes me smile. This is good. This is my favorite of the bunch. So it's definitely like a muted citrus, a creamy, creamy citrus. The way I describe this, okay, for intensity, it's about a medium. But the way I describe this is, obviously you guys all know those creamsicles, like an orange creamsicle, and even comparing it to the other Scentsy scent orange creamsicle, like they smell like a creamy orange, dreamy treat, you know. But picture you're at a fancy restaurant and they say our dessert of the day is a tangerine creamsicle. Like the pastry chef who knows how to get every little bit of flavor out of every ingredient and they put them together and it smells or it tastes fancy and magical and just elevate it just a step above what you would buy at the store. That's what this reminds me of, like an upscale orange dreamsicle. It's nice. I really like it. I really like that one. Very close to orange dreamsicle. It reminds me of being on a summer holiday. Yes, it reminds me, Christine, if you're here, it'd be like something that we'd get at White Point Beach Lodge. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Cutie Pie Cupcake. We'll be melting them together in different warmers. Well, what a good idea. Do you want to know what my family rating was for Tangerine Creamsicle? Any guesses? Almost a perfect score, actually, 7.5 out of 8. So we didn't have a perfect score at all, but 7.5 out of 8. Highest score went to Tangerine Creamsicle. So if my family is anything like, you know, Region 1, that one's going to do well. All right, we have 3 more to go. We have Vanilla Waves. This is a beautiful, like, cream, like antique cream color. Okay, this one, where's my thing? This one's in the bakery section. And I'm just going to say right now, it's really not a true bakery, in my opinion. But it's probably the best section for it. All right, so here we go. It says, sea salt and whipped vanilla crash into sticky caramel for an elegant fusion of opposites. Yes, it is light. I wish it was stronger. It's very oily. Hi, Lisa. It's very oily. It reminds me of, someone says, a mellow version of toasted marshmallow without the smokiness. But it reminds me of, like, if you took, like, Vanilla Bean Noel and, like, made a summarized version of that, that's what this is. And this is going to be a phenomenal mixer. I don't know what it's going to be like on its own. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough to hold up on its own. So I'm going to try this in a small area, probably like my bedroom, and see how it does. But sometimes, you know how we're talking about, like, you don't really want to add a bakery note to something, but you want to cream it out and, like, sweeten it up just a little bit. But in the summer, you're thinking, well, I don't really want to use vanilla bean buttercream. And you're like, maybe I could use pina colada cha-cha, but that's got the fruity coconut vibe. You know, but this will be an excellent, excellent option. So everybody should pick this up, even to just put it in their back pocket and, like, add it to something if it needs a little switch up. Yeah, I don't know. It's really nice. It's like something that if you were like after a hot day and you put some sort of, like, lotion on and it just had the tiniest hint of vanilla and a little bit of sweetness of caramel. And you could still kind of smell the saltiness of the air from being at the beach. Oh, that'd be this. It's really interesting. I'm looking forward to that one. My family, not so much. My family only gave it 3 out of 8. So both my son and my daughter gave it, like, did not like, you know, 0, 0. So I think my daughter, like, put as far over to the end of the column as she could. All right, so we have the 2 Disney. We have Oh Boy, and we have Totally Minnie. So we have Oh Boy, and I think Oh Boy is in the citrus category, is it not? I have a cheat sheet here somewhere. In fact, I have my cheat sheet on the wrong thing, so I hope I didn't say anything incorrect at the beginning. Oh Boy, citrus. And the scent description, it says, in honor of a true original, juicy grapefruit cheerfully mixed with bright clementine and sugared vanilla is one of a kind, just like Mickey Mouse. So when my husband smelled this, he loved it. He tends to like, I'm surprised he likes it because it has grapefruit in it, but he also liked Be Fabulous, which has grapefruit. He says he doesn't like grapefruit, but obviously he likes some of them. So this, it reminds me a little bit if you took like a grapefruit and added it to like Let's Get Punchy or Paradise Punch. Something like that. It says it has sugared vanilla. I don't really get like a strong vanilla component. It's very juicy, a little bit vibrant, about a medium intensity. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. If you like scents like Let's Get Punchy, Rainbow Sherbet, even like the Be Fabulous grapefruit vibe, like zhuzh them up together and you might really like this. I think this one is gonna do well. My family, what did they say? Family rating 6 out of 8. So 6 out of 8, that's really good for oh boy. And we have Totally Minnie to wrap things up for the new releases. This one is in the fruity category, I believe. And it says here, part classy and part sassy. This sweet blend of pink melon, hibiscus blooms, and juicy apples is full of fun and totally Minnie. It's like Orville came home one day and said, Heidi, I got a bunch of melon oil on discount. And so she's like, okay, we better put melon in everything. Yeah, this is very, again, this is oily, but it's kind of skimpy. Like this one's not great in terms of they didn't fill this one up. It's like a little bit of, it reminds me a tiny bit of strawberry champagne truffle and then add like a little tiny floral note to it. But it's better than strawberry champagne truffle. I didn't really like that one very much. This one's okay. I mean, I like it. It'll be a nice bedroom scent. I don't think it's going to be very strong. It's probably light, like between light and medium, closer to light. But I find with some of these Disneys, they do make them kind of gentle in nature. So it's not, we do get some strong Disneys, but we don't get a lot of them. And Minnie, Totally Minnie was 4.5 out of 8. And I must say, I'm just going to read you something here. My son Ryan wrote at the bottom of his, he got, for his like column, he wrote, these ones are the ones I can't smell. So I think he found them light. These ones are the ones I can't smell, but he put them in the like category just to be nice, I guess. So let me tell you the order. In first place with the family was Tangerine Creamsicle. In second place, we have Make a Splash. In third place, we have the licensed one, Oh Boy. In fourth place, we have Coral Waves, Coral Waters. And in fifth place with the fam, we have Mad for Melon. And in last place with my family was Sand Swept. That's last place. So we will have Tester Tuesday. We'll be starting drawing for the new scents. You'll see the video on Tuesday. So if you're new to my channel and you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell. You'll be notified when I post a video. And I want you to go in and vote on which ones you want me to warm first. So yes, Christine, I can definitely get some of these for you to smell. The problem is, so there's the 12 scents here, and then we have 2 from collections such as Watermelon Tangerine, and Carrie says Sand Swept is her favorite. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might change my opinion on it once I warm it. It's the only one I'm not crazy about. So Watermelon Tangerine and my hero, I've already reviewed on my channel back, months ago. So I will not be covering those in Tester Tuesday because I already did a Tester Tuesday on those. So we can kind of get rid of those. But I have to do Aloe Vera and Ivy, Inhale, Exhale, Be Fabulous, and Strawberry Rose. So that will make 16. And usually I do 3 a week for the new releases. So I'm not really sure. Obviously, 16 divided by 3 is not an even number. I probably can't do 4 because I just can't. I run out of spots to warm. It's too complicated. So maybe what we'll do is 5 weeks of 3, and then I'll have 1 week with just 1. And the week we do just 1, if you guys want to ask me questions or ahead of time or something, maybe I'll do some sort of special little add-on to that video. Let me just see here. What is everybody warming tonight? Or it could be this afternoon, and depending on where you're living. Here in my bedroom, I'm warming Apple Crush, which is, right now it's smelling very fresh and vibrant in here, so it's kind of nice to get away from. I tend to warm different things in different rooms because I like to be able to walk into a room and smell the difference and not get nose blind. So Carrie says the Sleep Collection. Cindy says Silver Bells in the basement. Is that because you don't like Silver Bells if you're putting it in the basement? Trevor says Amber Hollow. Allie says caramel apple craze with caramel toffee brick from the holidays. Wow, that's probably very sweet. Oh, I missed that one. Spiced, vanilla oud, winterberry apple tea, sweet plum pastry, cozy chai with apple butter frosting. Oh, I love apple butter frosting. One thing I wanted to know, salted caramel toffee, dancing sugar plums, trying it out to see if I need to order more. Yes, that's a great point, Stacy. You should all be trying out scents. Oh my gosh, they're coming up quick. You should all be trying out scents that are leaving, because if you want to put them in your Scentsy Club or buy some, you need to decide. Now, one thing I want to say is definitely consider, and I know that this is going to sound crazy, but with everybody's Scentsy Clubs getting really, really high, definitely consider going to your consultant's website and putting in maybe 2 6-packs and like stocking up, maybe get 3 or 4 of a few of your loves instead of putting in your Scentsy Club, especially if they come back. If you have a hunch that they're going to come back, then it's cheaper to do that because you can get your 10% off and you can do your bundle and save. I don't know. To me, it's a good way to keep your club. Your club should be like, you know, I need that. If I'm going to die without it, you can always, and the thing about me is I find that most things will come back. If popular enough, they're going to come back and bring back my bar. So if something that you really, really love doesn't seem popular with everybody else, that would be a great one to put in your club, because if it doesn't come back, you'll have it in your club. But a lot of the ones, if you're, like winterberry apple tea, I think that will be back for sure. Cider mill, I think will be back. Sometimes, if you're uncertain, maybe secure it in your club. And remember, you can utilize 1 skip a year, just 1, and not be penalized and lose your bars. Claire is warming Bonfire Beach, and my sister wants to know when the 10% off is over. It will be over at the end of this month. Now, the problem is, if you say you love Cozy Cardigan, right now Cozy Cardigan is sold out. So as things start selling out, you won't be able to go and stock up on them. So this is probably the time to start putting your orders in, because once things start selling out, people panic and then they really start selling out. So I'm not sure what Scentsy's stock levels are, but you just never know. Hug in a Mug was sold out and then it came back, so that's always a bonus. So let me see what I'm missing. Arctic Kiss in the bathroom. So yeah, this next month coming is going to be the last month that the brick and bar combo will be the scent of the month release. And this month, the scent and warmer of the month kits are all going to be delayed. So just keep that in mind. If you're a consultant, you may know this already. If you're a consumer, you may be thinking, why am I not seeing the scent of the month or the warmer of the month videos? They're all going to be a little bit later this month. One thing we never really talk about, let's get some interaction going. Who here, I want you to either put FW for fall winter or SS for spring summer. Are you more of a fall winter person, or are you more of a spring summer person? I'm really interested to see how that plays out. Carrie says, yes, it feels so odd that I don't have it yet. Yeah. Fall winter, we've got a fall winter. As people are typing in, oh my gosh, lots of them are coming up. Fall, winter, fall, winter. I must say I'm probably more fall, winter, but my spring, summer likes have definitely been going up. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm excited to get into spring, summer this year, which most times I'm just kind of like, eh. Also, if you have not given the video a like, if you could go and hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. And right now we have 82 people watching, 83, so thank you so much. Again, if you're not a subscriber and you want to hear about Scentsy, I love talking about Scentsy. I like talking about the good, the bad. We don't want to say ugly. There's not really any ugly, but I like to be as honest as I can and give you my feedback, what I think, and how things perform is really important to me. So I really tend to focus on that. If you like to hear about that kind of stuff, I might be a good fit for you. Trevor says fall, winter. He's a fall, winter guy. I was pretty surprised that we had that Catching Z's collection. I didn't hear anything about that. It just kind of hit us. So I was surprised to get that collection. And then we have the Valentine's Day collection. So Scentsy's always got something up their sleeve. And some people are kind of worried a little bit that we don't have a lot of bakery, and we have a lot of florals in the lineup. One thing we don't ever know is we don't know what kind of collections they have planned throughout the summer. So what if later in the summer we're going to have like a carnival collection, or you just don't know, something really fun that might incorporate some bakery. So we don't know. And one thing I find about a lot of these new scents is a lot of them are very blended. So there's like a lot of different things going on. And sometimes I'm a little bit surprised we don't have a few more straightforward, like basic, like simple oil type combos that are just a little bit more like, you know, how Johnny Appleseed is kind of just apple. And Squeeze the Day is kind of just a lemon with a little bit of vanilla. You know, they're just basic, straightforward, like sugared strawberry is just kind of strawberry. Those kind of scents tend to do very well. And in this collection, I feel like we have a lot of like very blended scents. So hopefully those blends will work for most people. It says, is Rise and Sunshine in this spring, summer? No, it is not. Actually, I will read to you. I'll read you what's coming. I love Snoozy Melt, so really looking forward to the new sleep scents. Okay, so I'm just going to read through these in case you're not aware of what's coming back. Okay, so Almond Croissant is staying. We have Aloe Vera and Ivy, which was Scent of the Month for August, I believe. That has made it into the catalog. We have Aloe, Water, and Cucumber. That might be nice with the Mad for Melon. Aloha Citrus. You know what I'm thinking? Does the Snapdragon smell like Aloha Citrus? Just 1 second, folks. Here's Aloha Citrus. No, they don't really smell alike. This is more fruity. Snapdragon is definitely more fruity. I kind of like this one. Okay, so one thing about Aloha Citrus is not a very good performer. So I always wish this one didn't come back, but sorry if you're an Aloha Citrus fan. We have Amazon Rain is staying, Apple Butter Frosting, Apple Cherry Strudel, Apricot Vanilla, and remember Apricot Vanilla is leaving in the body care line. So if you like that scent, you better be buying it because it's going to be gone. And that sometimes means they're phasing it out slowly. So we may see Apricot Vanilla retire for good, maybe at the end of this year or next spring and summer, depending. We have Atlantic Air is coming back, Baked Apple Pie staying, Be Fabulous has made it into the catalog. Are the Scentsy Club bricks changing? It would be nice if they changed, but they usually do not change the Scentsy Club bricks. Very infrequently do we see those change, which I think would be nice if we saw them change, even if it was every 6 months. But anyway, that's the way it is. Just 1 second. Edda put a video out. First sniffs of new Scentsy oils. Oh, thanks, Edda. I'll check that out later. I love oils, and I'm going to be ordering the spring and summer oil transition kit. I just didn't order it right away. But that's a great way if you're a consultant. You get little 5 milliliter bottles, so keep that in mind. Back to the scents. We have Berry Bright, Black Raspberry Vanilla, Blue Grotto, which is every man's favorite scent I find. Blueberry Cheesecake is staying, obviously. Bonfire Beach, love that one, so nice. Butter Pecan is staying, which is interesting because it's a fall scent. By the Sea, that one is a very long lasting scent. Christine said something, when can we order the new scents? February 1st, Christine, you can order. Hit me up and I'll get you some. We have Camu Camu, Cinnamon Vanilla. Cinnamon Vanilla has made it back. It's in the spice category, so that's nice. Clean Breeze, Clothesline, Cloudberry Dreams, the Coastal Sunset, which is new, Cocoa Lime, Coconut Lemongrass, Coral Waters, which is new, French Lavender has come back, Go-Go Mango has come back, but they're phasing it out in the cleaning line, so you know what that means. It's kind of on warning. That's what I think. Havana Cabana, Here Comes the Sunflowers, Hibiscus Pineapple, Inhale Exhale, which was January 2020 scent of the month, has made it in. Very strong. You need a scent for an open concept. You can pick up Inhale Exhale. It will definitely be in the strong and long, the strong part of the strong and long video for sure. Iridescent Pearl, that's a very, very light scent. We have Jammy Time, Johnny Appleseed, the Pool Boy, Just Breathe, Lavender Cotton, Lemon Sorbet, Lemon Verbena. We have Lilacs and Violets and Luna and Lush Gardenia. So all three of those are florals. We have Mad for Melon, which is new, as well as Magnolia Linen. We have Mahalo Coconut. Oh, I'm missing stuff here. Somebody's talking about super easy and makes your skin feel amazing. What are you talking about? I missed it. Super easy and makes your skin feel amazing. Okay, anyway, Mahalo Coconut's back, and that is a top seller. Make a Splash, which is new. Mocha Doodle is back. My Hero. Is anybody excited for My Hero besides me? If you haven't warmed My Hero, I suggest you pick up and try it. It's a nice one. Okay, I gotcha. I see. Okay, using Scentsy oils to make scrubs. One thing I would be a little concerned about, I don't know if I'd make a video just as a word of caution, because sometimes Scentsy doesn't like to promote their oils for anything besides home fragrance use, so I'd just be a little concerned about that. That you might get a call from, you know, someone, not me. My Hero is in my club. I took out My Hero as soon as I knew it was coming back. It's a very like, the man just stepped, let's all say it together. The man just stepped out of the shower and he put on like, it's like the aftershave, and he means business. He's going to find himself a lady for the night, and that is My Hero. And when they get home, they got sheer leather going. Anyway, back to, we have Mystery Man. To me, it's better than, you know, it's the nicest one of the bunch. We have Newborn Nursery, Now and Zen, Oh Snapdragon, Paradise Punch, Peach Nectar. Peach Nectar is a softer scent. It's almost like a fancy peach scent, so it's kind of nice. Perfectly Pomegranate, that's kind of been around forever. Pina Colada Cha Cha, Pineapple Pucker. Do you know I've never worn Pineapple Pucker except for like one little tester? So I'm gonna have to change that. Pink Cotton is back, so that's a very strong performer. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be strong, but it definitely is. Nice, a special twist on a laundry scent. We have Prickly Pear and Agave. That one I'm not loving myself personally. We have Rainbow Sherbet, Rainbows and Butterflies, my guilty pleasure. Does anybody else have guilty pleasure scents? Like scents that you know are kind of like juvenile, or nobody else likes them, or, I mean, other people like Rainbow and Butterflies, but my sweater? It's like a, it's got a thing in the back for your ponytail too. I thought it did anyway. Bubblegum, yeah. Like scents that, oh, now my hair's all messed up. Scents that, you know, are kind of like, you're embarrassed to say that you like them. Spring and Summer Brick Collection would be amazing. Apple Crush. Oh, you picked up Apple Crush, Christine? That's what I'm warming right now in my bedroom. Anyway, I'm going to be forever going through the list. Okay, Sand Swept is new. Satin Sheets, Sea Salt and Avocado, Sheer Leather, Skinny Dippin', Squeeze the Day, Strawberry Rose, which was February scent of the month, and it's a very nice strawberry scent with like practically no rose. I have 1 cube left. Christine says, I don't know what she's talking about. Sugar Cookie, Sugared Strawberry, Summer Holiday, Sun-Soaked Petals, Sun-Kissed Citrus, Tangerine Creamsicle, Vanilla Bean Buttercream, Vanilla Waves, Watermelon Tangerine, Weathered Leather, and Welcome Home. And for Disney, we have 100 Acre Wood is staying, Mickey Mouse and Friends, which is always sold out, that is staying. Oh Boy, Totally Minnie are both new, and we have Marvel 9 Realms. I could do without Marvel 9 Realms. I don't really like that one, but yeah. So if you did not hear, certain ones that were a little bit of a surprise, Toasted Marshmallow did not come back. Southern Sweet Tea did not come back. I'm not sure what else. Yeah, maybe just don't title it as Scentsy if you're going to do that video. Just don't title it as Scentsy. That's a good piece of advice. You could just do it like a no-name video. That people could make the assumption. I'm sad I can't smell toasted marshmallow. Is that because you've never smelled it before, or you've lost your sense of smell? We have quite a few people that have lost their sense of smell. Yes, Mojito Mambo didn't come back. I'm trying to think of some others. Be My Honey did not come back. Yeah, I can't think of a bunch off the top of my head. Anyway, here we are. We're getting a little bit over an hour. Is there anything you guys want to talk about or have any questions before I get going? Because my youngest, I told him he could stay up until I was done the video. Yes, Grapefruit and Grenadine did not come back. So that was very strong. I like that one because it's strong. I think I have a bar in reserve. Well, thank you. Thank you, Emily. Sometimes what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, usually this video will load as a video, but sometimes it takes a long time. So when I try to watch it back, it takes me forever to watch it back, and it's really hard to see. I try to watch the video chat because I tend to miss it a lot when I'm doing the video. So if all of a sudden you get a weird answer from me down in the comments, it's because I read through the live chat and answered anybody's question. But yeah, I've got a big old mess here around my feet. I've got laundry stuff. I got testers, warmers all unpacked. Oh, thank you. And could everyone please thank Shannon and Johanna? You'll see down in as their comments come up, they have highlighted in blue, and they've got a little wrench, and that means they are moderators. So they're there to help find any weird people that kind of join the stream and you know, give them the boot. So everyone, if you could thank those two. I mean, Shannon is someone that I've never met her in real life, but at some point, and Johanna, I'd love to meet both of them. I'm just so happy. It's interesting that you meet people that, you know, you would have never thought through Scentsy or YouTube. It's exciting. So thank you, everybody. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you can. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe and let my son see my subscribers numbers grow, he will be very excited about that. So thank you. Thanks to everybody for joining. I'm going to try to sign off. I think I can just press the X. So as always, I'll sign off like I always do. As always, thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you guys have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. And I'm logging off.